planet Dolan. From the human brain creating new colors to why we stretch every morning, we answer some of your most boiling questions about life.
Hey there, my name is Melissa. I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
Rakisha Hurd asks, who was the first pirate?
Well, that'd be Captain Napster of the Upload Seas, who had 2 eye patches and 2 peg legs. He took bounty from the greatest bards and distributed them to the people for a very low price. But alas, people steer clear of him because he had a virus. Herpes. It was herpes.
Well, it depends on what you call a pirate. Dionysius, the Phocian, destroyed merchant ships, but he was an admiral, hardly a free spirit. Whereas Gang Ying from ancient China made commoners be afraid of the sound of bells, as he used them whenever he raided. I Ask Questions 231 asks, why is a hamburger called a hamburger if there's no ham?
I have no idea what you're talking about. My favorite burger place always puts ham in their burgers. Look at this. How is it not ham? I'm gonna eat it right now. Oh, I love digesting nutrients.
This is because the sandwich is named after the German city of Hamburg. We then later took the last half of this word to mean many types of meat-based sandwiches. Burger, in reality, is just the German word for the city, plus the suffix er. I can't believe you tried to eat poor little slapped ham! He's people too!
Oh yeah? Did you know that pigs are made of worm meat?
Johanna Maldonado asks, how are air and smoke different?
Let's ask an expert, shall we?
Well, air gives life to pretty much every animal and plant around, whereas smoke comes from cigarettes and they're harmful to your health. Also, they give you cancer, so you should probably avoid them. I can smoke them though, cause I'm an adult and a horrible person.
Well, air is made up of mostly nitrogen, with some oxygen and a few traces of gases thrown in. But smoke isn't purely made of gas. There are tiny pieces of ash, soot, tar, oil, and other types of carbon that get into your lungs and cause damage. Mitchell Snitch asks, can the human brain physically create a new color?
Well, one time I got hit on the head and a brand new color just fell out of my nose. It was so pretty it made me woozy. I like to call it the official Dolan color, but most people know it as red, which is fair enough. At least until my trademark for the color goes through. Hopefully soon.
Well, technically our brain's made up magenta as a color, but other than that, some females have extra color receptors in their eyes, and they can see millions of extra colors that we can't. As for making one up completely, there is yet to be a recorded case of this.
Oh wow, another color. I shall call it...
It's yellow.
You're no fun. Next you'll tell me my hat's color wasn't invented by me.
But it wasn't?
Alright, calm down.
Kristen August asks, how come we can't see Mars when it's the planet right next to us?
Well, I mean, why do you think we went to the moon? We were actually looking for Mars. We spent billions of dollars traveling up there only to discover that Mars was hiding behind another moon. So everyone at NASA threw up their hands and were like, screw this, we're not going back.
Mars is really, really far away, and it's not very big. The only reason we can see the moon is because it's quite close, and the only reason we can see the sun is because it's incredibly large. If we were on Pluto, for instance, the sun would just look like another star in the sky. Raymond Valenzuela asks, how do coin-operated machines identify one coin from others?
Well, once a machine asked me for some coins and all it gave me was some scrap of watery bread. I have no idea how it worked, but these things suck, and you suck for caring about them.
It depends on how complex the machine is. Some just go by weight and size. Others can detect its magnetism, as well as scanning it using a camera and comparing it to a database of coin images. Dolan, you are aware that was a person.
Pretty sure real people don't have giant pointy ears, Melissa. With your no ears. Actually, that's kind of weird.
Hugh Dude LOL Rect asks, where do words come from?
Yeah, they come from this magical device. It's called a dictionary. I know someone at Dictionary HQ, and they invent new words by using the game Scrabble, such as the word winky face.
There are a few ways words come into our languages. Some of them we take from other languages, like coffee. Some come from people's names or locations. Others are based on an approximation of the sound the thing makes, like zip. Rainicorn1185 asks, do blind people blink?
No, they never blink, nor do they exist within our corporeal realm. Instead, they observe the haunted masses of the infinite amount of deaths that have happened throughout our fleeting existence. Isn't that right, Nixie? Nixie Wixie? Nixie Wixie Dixie?
If the person in question has actual eyes in their head, then they feel the need to blink as much as a person with sight. But a person with prosthetic eyes doesn't actually need to blink, although they may still do so out of habit if they lost their eyes after birth. Zindel Pi asks, why do we stretch every morning?
Because it feels good. I bet you only stretch every morning because otherwise you'll shatter your gangly, unexercised bones on the way to the fridge, you lazy goon.
Well, you've been mostly still for quite a few hours, so your muscles are all stiff from the lack of use. Stretching them wakes them up by sending them more blood. Sometimes, if you sleep with a bad posture, you've done your muscles some harm, which would make stretching extra necessary. Agent Steven asks, does the time-space continuum exist? If so, is there a way to break or tear it?
No.
According to Einstein's model of the universe, it absolutely exists.
No, it doesn't.
And we know that he's mostly right.
No, he's not.
But ripping the continuum isn't the same way that you rip fabric on clothes.
Because it's not a thing.
It might get tunneled through in the singularity of a black hole.
Stop lying to the people.
But we're not sure about that.
Because it's wrong. Hey, look at that. I made some more red. Nothing bad could possibly come from that.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.